Bill Nye's latest findings from Voyager 1 reveal that interstellar space isn't the peaceful void we imagined. Instead, it's a raging storm of plasma waves and chaotic magnetic fields that could destroy any spacecraft venturing beyond our solar system. Did you know that right now, as you're reading this, humanity's most distant explorer is racing through the darkest corners of space at 38,000 miles per hour, discovering dangers that could end our dreams of interstellar travel forever? For 45 years, Voyager 1 has been our cosmic messenger, but its latest discovery has left even the science guy himself calling it terrifying. The Voyager 1 Mission Overview. Did you know that right now, as you're watching this video, there's a 45-year-old piece of human technology hurtling through the darkest corners of space at 38,000 miles per hour? And it just discovered something that's making NASA scientists lose sleep at night? We're talking about Voyager 1, and this story is absolutely mind-blowing. Back in 1977, when disco was king and your parents were probably jamming to Saturday Night Fever, NASA launched what they thought would be a simple 5-year mission to snap some photos of Jupiter and Saturn. But here's where it gets crazy. This little spacecraft, built with technology that makes your calculator look like a supercomputer, decided it wasn't done exploring. 45 years later, it's still out there, still sending us data, and it's now humanity's most distant ambassador in space. We're talking about a machine that's traveled over 14 billion miles from Earth. That's so far that when it sends us a message, it takes over 22 hours just to reach us. Originally designed to study the outer planets and then quietly drift into space, Voyager 1 has become our eyes and ears in regions of the universe that no human technology has ever touched before. And what it's finding out there is changing everything we thought we knew about space itself. Journey beyond the solar system. What if I told you that humanity's greatest achievement isn't landing on the moon, but rather launching a tiny spacecraft that's been traveling for longer than most of us have been alive and just crossed into alien territory? This is where Voyager 1's story transforms from impressive to absolutely legendary. After completing its original mission to Jupiter and Saturn, most people expected this little explorer to just fade into the cosmic background, but Voyager 1 had other plans. For decades it kept pushing forward into the unknown, and then in 2012, something extraordinary happened. It became the first human-made object to punch through the heliopause, the invisible boundary where our sun's protective bubble ends and true interstellar space begins. Think about that for a moment. We literally have a piece of Earth technology swimming in the same cosmic ocean that separates us from other star systems. But here's what makes this even more incredible. Voyager 1 didn't just cross this boundary and stop sending data. Instead, it kept going deeper into this alien environment, continuously transmitting information about a realm that exists beyond everything we call home. Every single day it ventures further into space that no human eyes have ever seen, no human foot has ever touched, and no human mind has ever fully comprehended. It's like having a fearless explorer who never gets tired, never gives up, and never stops reporting back about the wonders and mysteries they encounter in the ultimate frontier. The terrifying discovery. When Bill Nye uses the word terrifying to describe a scientific discovery, you know we're not talking about your average space rocks and cosmic dust. We're talking about something that's keeping the world's smartest scientists awake at night. Here's where everything changes, and why this discovery is sending shockwaves through the scientific community. Voyager 1's recent transmissions have revealed that interstellar space isn't the quiet, empty void we've been imagining for decades. It's actually buzzing with activity that defies everything we thought we knew about the universe. The spacecraft has been detecting what researchers are calling anomalous signals and organized plasma wave patterns that seem to follow specific rules rather than random cosmic chaos. But here's the part that's making everyone nervous. These signals aren't just background noise from distant stars or galaxies. They're persistent, they're structured, and they appear to be responding to Voyager 1's presence in ways that suggest something is actively influencing the space around it. The data shows magnetic field fluctuations and energy signatures that don't match any known natural phenomena, creating patterns that seem almost intentional. When seasoned scientists who've spent their entire careers studying space start using words like unprecedented and unexplainable, you know we're dealing with something that could fundamentally change our understanding of reality itself. This isn't just a new discovery, It's a complete paradigm shift that's forcing us to question whether we've been completely wrong about what exists in the vast emptiness between stars. What the discovery means. You know that moment when you realize everything you learned in school about space might have been completely wrong, and suddenly the universe becomes a much scarier and more mysterious place than anyone ever told you? This is where things get absolutely mind-bending, and honestly, it's the kind of revelation that makes you question everything we thought we understood about reality. The data streaming back from Voyager 1 is painting a picture of interstellar space that's completely different from what every textbook, every documentary, and every scientific model has been telling us for generations. We're not just talking about finding some new particles or discovering a few unexpected magnetic fields. We're looking at evidence that suggests interstellar space is filled with organized structures, complex energy patterns, and activities that operate according to rules we don't even have names for yet. Bill Nye describes it like walking into what you thought was an empty warehouse, only to discover it's actually a bustling factory with machinery and processes you've never seen before. The implications are staggering because if our fundamental assumptions about the space between stars are wrong, then our understanding of how galaxies form, how matter behaves on cosmic scales, and even how the universe itself operates might need to be completely rewritten. Some scientists are whispering about the possibility that these patterns could indicate interactions with dark matter, unknown fundamental forces, or even more exotic phenomena that challenge the very foundations of physics. The terrifying aspect isn't just about encountering the unknown, it's about realizing that we've been living in a universe that's far more complex, active, and mysterious than we ever dared to comprehend. Scientific implications. What happens when a discovery is so groundbreaking that it doesn't just add a new chapter to science textbooks, it forces us to throw out the entire book and start writing from scratch? This is exactly what's happening right now in laboratories and universities around the world, and the ripple effects are absolutely staggering. Voyager 1's findings aren't just challenging a few theories here and there, they're demolishing the entire foundation of how we understand interstellar space and forcing scientists to rebuild their models from the ground up. For over half a century, we've been operating under the assumption that the space between stars was relatively uniform, predictable, and mostly empty. But these new discoveries are revealing a universe that's incredibly dynamic, structured, and filled with phenomena we don't even have proper names for yet. The scientific community is scrambling because this means everything from our understanding of galaxy formation to the behavior of matter and energy on cosmic scales might be fundamentally flawed. Some researchers are now suggesting that these patterns could indicate previously unknown interactions with dark matter, the existence of undiscovered fundamental forces, or even more exotic possibilities that push the boundaries of theoretical physics. The truly terrifying aspect for scientists isn't just encountering something unknown, it's the realization that our most sophisticated models and theories might have been built on incomplete or incorrect assumptions about the very fabric of space itself. This discovery is forcing an entire generation of physicists and astronomers to question everything they thought they knew about the universe. And that kind of paradigm shift only happens once or twice in a century. Voyager 1's instruments and data. Here's something that'll absolutely blow your mind. We're getting revolutionary discoveries about the universe from a spacecraft that's essentially running on the same technology your grandparents used to calculate their taxes in the 1970s. This is where the story becomes almost unbelievable, and it perfectly demonstrates why this discovery is so extraordinary. Voyager 1 is detecting these mind-bending phenomena using instruments that were designed when computers filled entire rooms and had less processing power than the cheapest smartphone you can buy today. We're talking about a plasma wave instrument that's been faithfully recording these mysterious signals for decades, a magnetometer that's picking up organized magnetic field patterns that shouldn't exist according to our theories, and a cosmic ray detector that's showing readings so unusual that scientists initially thought the equipment was malfunctioning. The fact that 1970s technology is capable of making discoveries that our most advanced theoretical models never predicted is like using a telegraph to accidentally intercept alien communications. It shouldn't be possible, yet here we are. What makes this even more remarkable is that these instruments are still functioning flawlessly after 45 years in the harshest environment imaginable, enduring cosmic radiation, extreme temperatures, and the complete isolation of deep space. The data they're transmitting is so precise and consistent that it's forcing scientists to accept that these anomalous readings aren't equipment failures or random glitches. They're genuine observations of phenomena that exist in interstellar space, detected by humanity's most resilient and determined explorer that refuses to give up on expanding our understanding of the universe. Challenges of deep space exploration. Right now, as you're watching this video, there's a team of NASA engineers performing what might be the most stressful job in human history, keeping a dying machine alive that's 14 billion miles away from the nearest repair shop. The logistics of what's happening with Voyager 1 are so mind-boggling that they sound like science fiction, but they're absolutely real and happening every single day. When NASA engineers want to send a simple command to this spacecraft, they have to wait over 22 hours just to find out if it worked. That's nearly 2 full days of nail-biting uncertainty for every single instruction they transmit. Meanwhile, Voyager 1 is slowly dying, losing about 4 watts of power every year as its nuclear power source gradually decays, forcing engineers to make impossible decisions about which systems to shut down to keep the most critical instruments running. The temperature out there is so cold that it would instantly freeze anything we know. The radiation levels would kill a human in seconds, and there's literally nothing around for billions of miles except the vast emptiness of interstellar space. Yet somehow, this incredible machine keeps functioning, keeps exploring, and keeps sending back data that's revolutionizing our understanding of the universe. The fact that we're getting these groundbreaking discoveries from equipment that's essentially held together by 45-year-old engineering and sheer determination is a testament to human ingenuity and the incredible resilience of this little explorer that refuses to give up on its mission to expand the boundaries of human knowledge. Bill Nye's perspective. When someone who's dedicated their entire life to making science accessible to millions of people suddenly starts using words like terrifying and paradigm shift, you know we're dealing with something that goes way beyond your typical scientific breakthrough. This is what makes Bill Nye's reaction to Voyager 1's discovery so compelling and, frankly, a little unsettling. This is a man who spent decades explaining complex scientific concepts with enthusiasm and optimism. Yet when he talks about these findings, there's a genuine sense of awe mixed with concern in his voice that's impossible to ignore. Nye emphasizes that this discovery represents the kind of terrifying that scientists actually love, the terror that comes from realizing how much we still don't know, and how our most fundamental assumptions about the universe might be completely wrong. He's calling this a genuine paradigm shift, comparing it to the moments in history when scientists realized the Earth wasn't the center of the universe, or when quantum mechanics shattered our understanding of reality at the smallest scales. What makes Nye's perspective so valuable is that he's witnessed countless scientific breakthroughs throughout his career, yet he's treating this Voyager 1 discovery as something truly special. A moment that could reshape not just astronomy and physics, but our entire philosophical understanding of our place in the cosmos. He points out that this is exactly how science is supposed to work. We build theories based on the best available evidence, then we test those theories in the real world, and sometimes we discover that reality is far stranger and more complex than we ever dared to imagine. Future of Voyager 1 and space exploration. What if I told you that a single discovery made by a dying spacecraft has just triggered the most ambitious space exploration plans in human history, with missions that could launch within the next decade? The clock is literally ticking for our brave little explorer, and every day that passes brings us closer to the inevitable moment when Voyager 1 will finally go silent forever. Scientists estimate we have maybe 5 to 10 years of power left before it becomes just another piece of metal drifting through the cosmic void. But here's the incredible part. This terrifying discovery has already sparked a revolution in space exploration planning that's moving at lightning speed through NASA, the European Space Agency, and space agencies around the world. Engineers are frantically working on concepts for next-generation interstellar probes that could reach these mysterious regions faster and with far more sophisticated instruments than anything we've ever built before. We're talking about missions that could launch within the next decade, equipped with advanced AI systems, quantum communication technology, and sensors specifically designed to investigate the phenomena that Voyager 1 has uncovered. the European Space Agency is developing breakthrough propulsion systems that could cut travel time to interstellar space from decades to just years, while private companies are investing billions in technologies that could help us better understand what's really happening in the space between stars. In essence, Voyager 1's final act isn't just about making one last discovery, it's about lighting the fuse for humanity's next great leap into the unknown, ensuring that when it finally falls silent, an entire fleet of advanced explorers will be ready to continue its incredible legacy of pushing the boundaries of human knowledge. Why this discovery matters to us. Every single day you wake up, brush your teeth, and go about your normal routine, you're completely unaware that 14 billion miles away, a tiny machine is discovering things that could completely change what it means to be human in this universe. You might be sitting there wondering why any of this should matter to your daily life, but here's the thing that'll absolutely blow your mind. Discoveries like this have a track record of completely revolutionizing human civilization in ways that nobody sees coming until they're already happening. When scientists first started studying electricity, nobody thought it would lead to smartphones, the internet, or the device you're using to watch this video right now. When Einstein developed his theories about space and time, nobody predicted GPS systems, satellite communication, or the technology that makes modern life possible. Voyager 1's terrifying discovery about the complex, active nature of interstellar space could be the key to unlocking technologies we can't even dream of yet. New forms of energy, revolutionary propulsion systems, or communication methods that could connect us with other civilizations across the galaxy. The patterns and phenomena it's detecting might reveal fundamental principles about how the universe operates that could lead to breakthroughs in computing, medicine, material science, or even our understanding of consciousness itself. This isn't just about satisfying scientific curiosity, it's about potentially discovering that we're part of something much bigger, more complex, and more interconnected than we ever imagined. And that realization could fundamentally change how we see ourselves, our planet, and our future as a species exploring the cosmos. So there you have it, Bill Nye's terrifying discovery that's shaking up the scientific world and making us question everything we thought we knew about space. Voyager 1, our little 45-year-old explorer, has stumbled upon something that could change our understanding of the universe forever. The fact that we're still learning, still discovering, still being surprised by what's out there, that's not terrifying, that's absolutely incredible. What do you think about this discovery? Does it excite you or worry you? Drop your thoughts in the comments below because I read every single one and love hearing your perspectives. If this blew your mind, smash that subscribe button and hit the bell icon so you never miss our latest space discoveries. Until next time, keep looking up with Space Facts.